Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your old pal, Mr. Butter, coming back at you again. These aren't going to drop for another couple of weeks on the Sneakers app. I think these officially release in the US on February 24th, but these caught my attention on GOAT. They were at a real good price, so I went ahead and grabbed them. If you're into kicks and you feel like hanging out, then hit that subscribe button. Let's take a look at these Jordan 1 highs in the black and white colorway. Alright, so I have said before that the Jordan 1 is my favorite retro Jordan silhouette. I'll say it again. I just go back to it time and time again. It's real easy to wear. It goes with my style. I don't think they're uncomfortable. I've heard some people say that they're really uncomfortable. I kind of like the way that they feel on feet, but maybe it's just because I'm so used to them and I'm a creature of habit. I used to always say Jordan 1s and 4s were tied for my favorite retro silhouettes. However, now it's probably more like 1s and 3s. Just the older I get, it seems like 3s have kind of crept up and the 4s are dropping a little bit simply because they're uncomfortable on my feet for a long period of time. And two, I just feel like my style has evolved a little bit and 3s just go with my outfits more, it seems like. All that aside, let me know down in the comments what your favorite Jordan silhouette is. I know 1s don't get much love anymore, and that's great news for me because I'm just going to keep on rocking them. I'm going to keep on buying them, especially colorways like this. I'll get onto the shoes now. Anyway, let me know down in the comments what your favorite retro Jordan silhouette is. I'm shooting this on the day that the Kobe Protro 8s dropped, the purple and then the teal colored. I think it was called Emerald. No surprise, I took all L's. Let me know in the comments if you were able to grab a pair of those. My good buddy Silent Z was able to hit on them, and it's real weird. He actually hit on the shock drop of the Bred 4s for a size 13 of the Bred 4s, and then on the exact same account he hit a size 13 of those Kobe Protro 8s. I think the purple and white colorway was the one that he got. Those aren't something I feel like I have to pay resale for, but I am really interested in getting them both in hand and making a review for y'all. So shout out to Silent Z, he always comes through for me. I've been taking L's lately, but whenever I can grab heat like this at a discounted price, I can't be too upset about it.
Anyhow, getting to the box.
Getting to the box, it's a standard Jordan 1 box, nothing really out of the ordinary there. Once again, they are matching the colors to the shoes, and I love that. Whenever I first saw this one, it really reminded me of the Alma Maniere airships that I reviewed not too long ago, but those have like a texture all over them of that Alma Maniere A. This is just smooth, of course, because this is just a Jordan 1 high. The background is black and all the Nike branding is in white, and like I said, I just like it when they match the colors to the shoe. The tag reads Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG, and the colors are black and white. I went with the size 10 on this. I go true to size on Jordan 1 highs. I can either go with a size 10 or a 10.5, but they're just as comfortable either way, and it seems like if I go with my true to size, they crease less. My preferred size in a Jordan 1 high is my size 10. I think when these drop, they will retail for $180 US. Like I said, I got these early on GOAT. I paid less than $160 before fees and all that. After fees, it came to under $170. So I still got them for less than retail, even after GOAT fees, shipping, and tax, and that sort of thing. But enough of the box talk. This is what y'all came here to see. I think these are beautiful. Whenever I first saw these, it immediately made me think of two different pairs. One being the Shadows, because it has that same classic color blocking. We also see it on the Breds, and there's a handful of other Jordan 1 highs that we see that color blocking on, but it is an OG color blocking, and in this instance it just replaced the gray, the blue, the red with white panels, and I don't think you can ask for a more easy to wear colorway than a black and white colorway. Another pair that it immediately reminded me of was the Stage Haze Jordan 1 highs. If I'm being honest, I prefer these over the Stage Haze Jordan 1 highs. And I don't know that it's materials or anything like that. I just like this simple black and white colorway. Of course, the Stage Haze had some gray suede on them and a different colored tag on the tongue. It was kind of like a peach or a salmon color. I'll put a clip of those up just so y'all know what I'm talking about, but the front end of these really reminds me of those Stage Haze shoes, and they also have like a crackling effect on the mud guard and up by the collar, and this is just a nice smooth leather. I really like how the black leather on these is just a flat finish. It's not shiny, it's just kind of matted out, but I really love the way that it looks in person. I really like pictures of these, and now having them in hand, I like them even more. It's just a real clean, classic colorway. And again, it is my favorite retro Jordan silhouette, so I think this is really wearable. I bet you could swap out just about any lace color with these and it would end up looking good. It only came with flat black laces in it, but I might do a short where I do some lace swaps or something like that, so stay tuned for that if you're interested. I am very, very pleased with this purchase, and to get them for $160 or $170 3 weeks before the retail drop, that is just mind-boggling to me. I know, once again, people are going to call them bricks, and I just say let it flow. Please let me hear it. Put it in the comments. Let me know if you think they're bricks. Let me know if you think I'm crazy because I still like Jordan 1s, but they're just wearable to me. It's just an everyday staple, and whatever outfit I put on, I can find either a Jordan 1 high or a Jordan 1 low to go with that outfit. I even have a couple of mids, I like them so much. All in all, it's just a classic looking pair of kicks. It looks like a colorway that could have been around for a long time. Another pair that this reminds me of is the Jordan 1 High 85 cut in the black and white colorway, but of course that had more like the Chicago color blocking as opposed to this bread kind of color blocking, so the mid panel was white and then the back panel had color on it. The QC looks pretty good to me. I haven't seen any issues with them, and it's just a shoe that I'm really pumped to have. I'm interested in seeing what they do whenever they actually drop. I know right now everybody is so laser focused on those bread 4s. Everybody's got tunnel vision. I feel like the Craft 3s that Ivory pair that just dropped was really, really nice. I think that's a great looking pair as well, and they're still sitting all over the place. I really think people have blinders on and they've got tunnel vision for those bread 4s, but I would encourage you to kind of look around because there's all kinds of good pairs dropping right now, and you can get them for cheap just because there's no interest in them from the masses. Of course, we'll look at this outsole, Jordan 1 tread pattern, nothing out of the ordinary. Pivot point in the front, Nike branding at the midfoot, but it's in a black color, and I always like having a dark color for the outsole because you can't see dirt on it. Coming up to the midsole, it's just a nice bright white. We don't have any sail on here, but we've got a bright white midsole, and the stitching is bright white as well, and it just looks clean as a whistle, sharp as a tack. Then we'll come up to the mudguard, and we can see that the overlays here for the mudguard, and then the side panels going up the eye stays, and also up here by the collar, we've just got this flat black leather, and I really like this material. It doesn't feel super soft and buttery or anything like that, but it does feel like good material. I also think the white material is good, but again, it's not overly soft, but it is a good material. I wouldn't say it's as good and as thick as the 85 cut leather, but that's a little bit of what it reminds me of. It's like halfway in between what you're used to for Jordan 1 highs and then that 85 cut Jordan 1 high. So it feels like it's just a little bit heavier of a material, but I think it looks great. It's nice and smooth, but you can see a little bit of that natural texture like there on the toe box. I just think these are going to age really well, and I just love the look of it. Staying at the toe box, we've got this bright white leather, and it's got those perforations like we're always used to seeing. And then we have more white leather for our swooshes, and then at the base of the heel, and also up here around the collar. And once again, we have this Wings logo that is kind of raised up instead of just stamped in. If you've had any recent Jordans, then you know what I'm talking about. But there for a while, it seemed like it was all just stamped in and pressed in. But this is kind of bubbled up a little bit, and I like the way that looks. Like I said earlier, it came with only flat black laces in it, no spares. We've got a black nylon Jordan tongue. It's the same material that we always get for Jordan 1 tongues. It's got black piping going along the edges, and it's got a black tag at the top with white Nike branding. And on this pair, we got a black sock liner and a white insole with black Nike branding down on it. Here's a better view of that insole. But that was a pretty quick rundown of these Jordan 1 highs in the black and white colorway. For now, they are set to drop on the SNKRS app and other retailers on February 24th. That could always change between now and then, but that's when they're scheduled for. I think grabbing these early at such a bargain is a great pickup. I'm really glad that I have these in the collection. I think I might mess around with the laces a little bit. I'll probably start with some white laces and then maybe see how some colors go. I'm thinking that maybe you could throw in some like powder blue or something like that, and you could even rock these in the spring. Wear Testers was saying that this is like a really good shoe for if you're going to do a custom. I didn't even think about that, but the fact that all these panels are just plain white, you could basically make this pair of shoes any of those classic colorways that I mentioned in the beginning, and it really wouldn't be difficult to do at all. If you're into customizing shoes, this might be a really good pickup for you, but I just plan on wearing them the way they are, but I might play with the laces a little bit. Let me know what you all think about these. I appreciate y'all watching tremendously. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out.